Alright, we're back. I'm gonna go right. You're right in the head. Oh, he got lost.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun. Till we meet again, John.
Snake! Give me a hand! Pull! Come on, pull up! We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The Migs are turning back!
Well done, Snake.
The MiG's disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now. Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake. Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy, too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live. Snake, Listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on, in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
An amazing game. I hadn't played this game in such a long time. The last time I played this game was like probably when I was playing it for the PS3 for the HD collection, and even then it was amazing. It was a game that I had played when I was super young, but didn't understand the actual meaning of it. You know, I just like Snake and, you know, obviously Big Boss, but never actually understood what was going on. Now that I'm an adult, obviously I understand what's going on. I understand the actual masterpiece of this game. The storytelling is crazy. The storytelling this is like a movie that you're playing in. That's the best way to describe these games. It's amazing. I definitely would like to 100% this game. It'll probably be the first game ever that I actually go into the trophies and get 100% on, get the platinum. I don't know how difficult it's going to be, but we're going to do everything. I mean, this game is not my favorite, actually. MGS4 is my favorite. I'm hoping that it'll come out for the second collection. I just had more maturity when I played MGS4 than 3. But 3 is my second favorite. The mechanics, the storytelling, everything about it is great. The fourth one just plays a lot smoother. And Solid Snake is my GOAT. Solid Snake is my guy. So hopefully that one comes out for the next collection. People are highly anticipating it, and yeah, hopefully it's great. But I think that for a first playthrough, it was great. I mean, it didn't take very long, which is always a bad thing for these games. These games go super quick. Unless you're watching the whole thing like a movie, it's fast, quick. MGS4 is probably the only game that I will actually sit there and watch and play. But like I said, this one is second favorite. I like that they kept everything as original as possible. They just kind of upgraded it without actually changing much to it. The controls are great, they were smooth. I changed the controls a little bit, but just to help myself. But I think it was great, a great addition to the whole series was to actually remaster a game like this. So I'm glad they did it. They executed it really well. And like I said, this game will get 100% of it at some point. So we're just gonna let this thing play out. I mean, I had a really wonderful time playing this thing, and I'm glad I decided to document it, because this isn't for views. This is just track. This is just a sort of time capsule, if that makes sense. Like I don't do this for views. I'm not a YouTuber. I do this because I'm able to sort of track and reminisce if I ever go back and decide to replay it, or just go back and watch a video of myself playing it. I'm not that great. I'm not gonna be outlandish in order to give views or nothing like that, or pretend and fake emotions, or be all jumpy and all this stuff, expressive. I am myself. I'm gonna continue to be myself. That's all I can do. I won't change for anybody or anything. And this is the way I want to document my great hobby. This is a hobby I've always had. This is a hobby I will always have. Video games are just that escape for me. They bring me joy. They provide games like this that tell a story and make things almost like real life. It makes you question a lot of things that you go through in your normal day-to-day life. And what better series than Metal Gear Solid? I mean, it's a great, fantastic series. If you've never played it, if somehow you've never heard of it, I strongly suggest you guys pick this thing up and either watch a Let's Play or watch a movie version of it. Fall in love with it, like I have. The music is so loud, but it's so good. The music is amazing. I have tracks from all Metal Gears in my phone. A lot of emotion. And there he is, Hideo Kojima. The GOAT. Love MGS3.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Sick. Alright. Like a mouse. Alright. Difficulty extreme, obviously. 13 hours to get through the whole thing with all the cutscenes and everything. 6 saves, deaths. So, died 6 times. I died more times to the pain than I did to the boss. That's crazy. Continues. Oh no, it actually continues. I died 20 times. My bad. I got spotted 26 times. I killed a person somehow. Don't remember that. Serious injuries, 53. Total life, 17 bars. 10 medicines, 20 plants and animals, 29 meals. Special items, I have none. Scorpion. Not bad. Not bad. Single action army. The Patriot. Camera. Green. Brown. Tuxedo. Banana. EPM. Cam. Desert. Lectern. Flags. The mummy. Grenade. 18 types. Demo theater. Secret theater. Guy Savage Delta. I don't know what that's about. Character viewer. Let's go. Alright. Let's save it there. Wow. Look at that. Like I said before, I had so much fun playing this thing. None of my skills came back. But I did alright. I did okay. Like I said, I'm gonna continue this on my own, 100% this thing. It deserves it, to be honest with you. It's like playing a game. Saying that this deserves 100% playthrough, it's crazy because I definitely have a lot of respect for this game. So I think I'm gonna give the respect it deserves, get a big boss accolade, and move on hopefully to Metal Gear Solid 4 if it ever comes out for PS5. I'd be so down. I even tried to put it on my PC, but it was too much of a hassle, so I decided not to. So yeah, that'll probably be my next project on this thing. And other than that, I think this is a great place to leave it. So thanks to anyone who will watch it. And like I said, this is purely for me, but if people find enjoyment in it, that's great. That's all video games need to do. So, yeah. Peace.